Tet Offensive was a series of battles that marked a major turning point in the war in Vietnam. It consisted of a coordinated series of North Vietnamese attacks in more than 100 cities and outposts in South Vietnam. The offensive was an attempt to foment rebellion among South Vietnamese populations and encourage the United States to scale back its involvement in the Vietnam War. Although the U.S. and South Vietnamese forces managed to hold off the attacks, news coverage of the massive offensive shocked the American public and eroded support for the war effort. Despite heavy casualties, North Vietnam achieved a strategic victory with the Tet Offensive, as the attacks marked a turning point in the Vietnam War and the beginning of a slow, painful American withdrawal from the region. As a celebration of the Lunar New Year, Tet is the most important holiday on the Vietnamese calendar. In previous years, the holiday has been the occasion for an informal truce in the Vietnam War between South Vietnam and North Vietnam. In 1968, this all changed when North Vietnamese military commander General Vo Nguyen Giap chose January 31st as the date for a coordinated offensive of surprise attacks aimed at breaking the stalemate in Vietnam. Giap believed the attacks would cause the Army of the Republic of Vietnam to collapse and foment discontent and rebellion among the South Vietnamese population.
Whoa, hello everybody. I'm here to talk about the Tet Offensive. On the morning of January 30th, 1968, 13 cities in South Vietnam were attacked by the Viet Cong. This day happened to be the Lunar New Year, where families were celebrating. This was not accidental. The Viet Cong attacked on this day on purpose to surprise South Vietnam. This was a profound decision. In past years, there have been days of peace on the Lunar New Year. The Viet Cong knew exactly what they were doing. The Viet Cong then attacked a bunch of other targets in the next 24 hours. This included towns, cities, military bases, and government buildings. The attack was actually broadcasted on television. The Viet Cong's attack was not very effective, but surely let the U.S. and ARVN know that they were a serious threat that needed to be addressed carefully. One of the most dangerous places for people at the time was Hue. Soon after the Viet Cong invasion in South Vietnam, the Viet Cong attacked Hue in what was called the Battle of Hue. The battle went on for about 3 weeks until the Viet Cong forces took the city and the ancient citadel. They would perform house searches where they arrested innocent civilians. This occurred until the U.S. took action and fought to take the city back. One of the bloodiest places the U.S. and North Vietnamese fought was the citadel itself. About 150 U.S. Marines and 400 Viet Cong troops were killed just at the citadel.
Despite its heavy casualty toll and its failure to inspire widespread rebellion among the South Vietnamese, the Tet Offensive proved to be a strategic success for the North Vietnamese. Before Tet, Westmoreland and other representatives of the Johnson administration had been saying that the end of the war was in sight. Now, it was clear that a long struggle still lay ahead. The U.S. requested more than 200,000 new troops in order to mount an effective counteroffensive, an escalation that many Americans saw as an act of desperation. As anti-war attitudes mounted on the home front, some of Johnson's advisors that had supported past military buildup in Vietnam now argued for scaling back U.S. involvement. On March 31st, President Johnson declared that he was limiting the bombing of North Vietnam to the area below the 20th parallel, thus sparing 90% of the communist-held territory, and calling for negotiations to end the war. At the same time, he announced that he would not be running for re-election that November. Though peace talks would drag on for another 5 years, during which more American soldiers were killed than in the previous years of the conflict, Johnson's decision to halt escalation after the Tet Offensive marked a crucial turning point in the American participation in the Vietnam War.
Yo, put that out.
Well,
We go take the strip of land.
Man,
Gotta do by the day.
I got one more week left, man. I'm trying to see baby girl when I
I know.
get home.
You're not gonna die today. I'll make sure of that, okay?
Alright,
We gotta take the strip of land by today.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, this is stressful, man. Here, can you hold this for a sec?
Okay. What are you doing? They're gonna smell us. You idiot.
It's fine, man.
Take it.
No,
Take it.
it's fine,
Put on the
man.
cig. Come on. We gotta go.
Alright. Well, did you hear something?
No, it's probably nothing.
No, I'm gonna check it out.
Alright.
It's probably nothing, yeah.
Why is there a gun out here? Bro, I don't feel
This is a booby trap, Ryan.
My ankle!
Are you all right?
My ankle got caught in a bear trap.
There's got to be someone nearby.
We gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna bleed out.
Where could they be? All right, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You go into Papa Bear. You go into Papa Bear. We need help. One of our guys were down. He was hit by a trap. Anyone there? All right, you're gonna be good. We just gotta get you out of here. Here, hold this. All right, gotta carry you out. All right, let's go. Get up. Oh, shit, I hear some coming. They're coming.
He's in the trees! And he's right there! My gun's there!
He's right there!
Viet Cong, I'll kill your whole family!
No.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then.
Now what?